Good day to you. Hope things are going well for you. This is David Richard Amo, balancing the triad, body, mind, and spirit. So what is that? What is that balancing the triad thing? I'll cover it, kind of what this topic's about today. But in essence, it's basically taking all factors of your body, mind, spirit, how they integrate, how important they are together, and how they can help you. Not only it works on your health and general wellness, which we're going to talk about, but the side effect, if you will, if you let it, it can actually help you handle the challenges life throws at you much easier than what you may normally. And that's from the small ones, such as misplacing your keys, to major ones like getting a major health diagnosis. For me personally, I found the importance. I've been working my body, mind, spirit, but I didn't know the real importance until almost 3 years ago. I went in for a simple biopsy, woke up in ICU, a bunch of tubes coming out of me. Got a major health diagnosis a week later, and got an 8-hour surgery the week after that. And I handled it all kind of with grace and ease. So that's what I am sharing with you. All right, so today's topic, your body, mind, spirit, and your health and wellness connection. So what is that? Now, as with anything I share in these videos, this is my experience. This is how I view things. In essence, a lot of people, I've always been taught, a lot of people think health and wellness is just doing a lot of times with your physical health. And it's much more than that. Even in, when I taught health and wellness at the community college, we covered all different dimensions of health and wellness, which was physical, mental, spiritual, environmental. I remember the 4 of them. I can't remember the other 2 right offhand. Well, it's broken up in different categories, but basically included your whole self. But a lot of times when I come across health, wellness seems to refer just to the physical. But to me, still, it's on the surface. And as I've studied on myself, I've worked on myself, I've learned from the teachings, even with, when we're getting ready to finish up my certification from the Institute of Transformational Nutrition, it's the same thing. It's body, mind, spirit. It's physical. It's what feeds you. Physical nutrition, mental nutrition, and spiritual nutrition. So we get all those levels. So to me, when I view this, health and wellness is on the surface. Balancing the triad, body, mind, spirit, as well as the transformational nutrition dives deeper. And the connection there, I think most of us can at least understand easily the body-mind connection. A simple example is if you've had a hurt, injury, you're recovering from an illness, you're recovering from a surgery, whatever it's going to be. Most of the time, now this isn't always the case, sometimes mentally you're not thinking too clear. If you're under the weather, you got sore body, sometimes, a lot of times you don't focus very well. So there's your connection there. And with the mind, and this can drift into the spirit as well. If you just had an argument with a loved one, if you just lost a job or had a major issue come on, just got a wreck, many times mentally you got stuff going on up here. You don't necessarily perform very well physically. Now, there are times you might get some aggression out physically, but a lot of times it's not the same. And even with the loss of a loved one, loss of a relationship, that can affect, I think, your spirituality as well. You can see how all those are intertwined together. But basically, it seems to be that this is just how I view it. Health and wellness is kind of on the surface. Balancing the triad, as well as transformation nutrition, dives in deeper. A lot of times we go through that, we work through it to find out what the core issue is. You help resolve that and stop working on yourself. So just, again, most of us I think understand, but just realize, again, this is simply my interpretation of that body, mind, spirit, that triad is going a little deeper than just the surface of health and wellness. Because it works, if you just stay on the surface, will you get benefits of it? Absolutely. But not as much as if you go a little deeper and actually work on all 3 of them, because they all are intertwined together. I guess probably should have this camera up as I'm trying to hold my hand up higher so lower here. But for some people, this is one of the things I also learned as well from my training, is that there are people, you can work on the mind, you can work on the body, but then there's that something that's missing. A lot of times it is that spiritual element. That spiritual element is the one that can be missing for a lot of people. And when you bring that element in, everything just kind of realigns right into place. Before there might be button up here, they're not quite connecting, they're kind of buttoned up. But as soon as you bring that last element, the spiritual in, everything lines right up the way it's supposed to be, and then things just kind of flow and clicks and just things happen. So all 3 of them are intertwined and connected. The symbol I have for balancing the triad, which actually I haven't shared that for quite a while, it's a 3-way yin and yang sign. What you notice most of the Pisces, the 2 fish, a lot of times you're into one fish and you got a little bit, so if it's black and white, there's a little bit of black in the white, and there's a little bit of white in the black. Well, I got the 3-way, and the colors I've used has been the black for the body, the white for the mind, and then black for the body, white for the spirit and gray for the mind. And then with each of the circles in those, each one of those is another yin-yang symbol of half and half of the other two colors. So that's how I interrupt. They're all intertwisted back and forth, and they do need to work together. And yeah, for a lot of people, they can work on eating right, exercising. They might work on clearing their mind, but yet if their spiritual element's not quite there, there's something missing. This can go back to just having to think about this too. Traditional stories of the Shaolin monks. I can't remember the name of the person, but mostly they had simply just worked on so much of their spirit, but didn't do anything physically. Then they're taught to physically and bring everything together. And that's where they became the Kung Fu. Yeah, that's where Kung Fu was introduced to them. If I remember the story right. But yeah, because before they were teaching, they weren't doing anything with the body, and there's that missing element. And it's like I got some people that I know, some friends that I have that work with the spirit. They know some energy working like that, but they do nothing to work on their body. They do some aspects of the mind, but still the body. And what I've learned from myself and teachers is all three need to be happening. All three really need to be there for the connection to really happen. So let me know your thoughts on that. Let me know what experiences you've had working with your body, mind, and spirit. Or if you've been working on two of those, three of the, one of them, whatever, and you realize something's missing, what's happened? What's affected it? How you handle it? All right, so that's what I got for you today. Enjoy the rest of your day as well. And we will catch you next time. So take care and bounce into you. Bye-bye.